Moving on, an emergency warning has been issued after Typhoon Maria made a landfall in Japan's northern region of Iwate on Monday. Torrential rain has disrupted flights and rail services, and people have been forced to evacuate homes in some areas. Though no casualties have been reported, Prime Minister Fumio Kishida has extended support to the evacuees. Japan Meteorological Agency has warned of risks from mudslides and floods in some cities of the region. The storm is expected to move towards the Sea of Japan with maximum wind speeds of 72 km per hour. All right, and DD India correspondent William Denslow is joining us from Hong Kong to give more update on what the situation is like there. Hello, William. An emergency warning has been issued for Typhoon Maria as it made landfall in Iwate Prefecture. Now, what is the current update you're getting for us?
That's absolutely right. Shortly after Tropical Storm Maria made a landfall in the northeast of Japan, in the city of Kuji, several regions of that city were put under a level 5 warning. Now, that is the highest warning there is, essentially telling residents in those particular areas, impacting around 8,000 people, that there was the threat of life-threatening experiences, urging them to take immediate precautions. A few hours later, about 2 hours ago or so, that level 5 warning was lifted, but that just shows the huge concerns that some officials in some parts of northern Japan are warning. You mentioned those threats that do exist due to landslides, due to rivers breaking their banks. This is just the third time that a tropical storm of this nature has reached this part of the Pacific coast in Japan, and there are real concerns about the huge deluges that we've seen. Over 350 millimeters of rain in just a 24-hour period. That's around 14 inches, and that's equivalent to a month's worth of rain in a single day.
Okay, William, we also heard that flights and rail services are disrupted, and in fact, Japan Meteorological Agency has warned of risks from mudslides and floods in some cities of the region. How prepared is the government?
That's absolutely right. Travel is a huge concern. According to Japan Airways and other regional providers, over 75 flights had been cancelled going to the northern region of Japan. When it comes to rail services, some suspensions are already in effect as well due to the severity of this storm. And taking into consideration that this weekend, Monday, is a public holiday in Japan for the second biggest public holiday of the year, a time when people across Japan are recognizing, remembering deceased relatives. So an incredibly busy travel period for people across the country, many people going to their family homes across Japan. However, Fumio Kishida, the Japanese Prime Minister, urging people to remain vigilant, to take full credence of travel advisories that may be in effect. It is expected that this tropical storm will be downgraded to a depression by Tuesday, but because this storm is moving at around 20 kilometers per hour, we're still expecting plenty more precipitation in the days to come.
All right, thanks for joining in, William Denslow, and thanks for sharing those updates with us.